time. Ali Alexander accused of grooming teenage boys. MAGA ecosystem shill piece of shit Ali Alexander Alu Alubar apologized for asking teenage boys and young men for sexually explicit images, essentially a right wing extremist, even though he's an informant that works with the police on January 6th, has admitted to grooming minors for sexual purposes. Ali Alexander's sexual behavior has been the subject of rumors among conservatives since 2015. According to the report by the Daily Beast, and there's more, there's actual other sources, right wing sources, people close to him. A simmering tension erupted last month after Alexander and Nick Fuentes expelled Milo from the West Project. Listen, if you expel Milo from something, just trust that he has dirt on you. Alexander wants to come to your events to have sex with underage boys. Yiannopoulos texted Fuentes in 2022, snap out of it. Now, if anybody knows about fucking older men and loving it as a young boy, it's Yiannopoulos, which he spoke about on Joe Rogan, that people say his priest molested him, but he said, no, I pursued the priest. Yiannopoulos claims Alexander sexually propositioned both adult men and adolescents. However, it was Yiannopoulos' comments on pedophilia in 2017 that ended his career as a far-right pundit. Alexander used Yiannopoulos' name to draw in the boys, and a screenshot indicates that Alexander offered to introduce a teenager to Yiannopoulos, according to the Beast. It's because of Alexander using him that he's coming forward with these details, the disgraced far-right activist said. This is too gay, Alexander said in a state. Alexander said in a statement. You mistyped there. Friday night. I apologize for any appropriate messages sent over the years. When I flirted or others have flirted with me, I flexed my credentials or dropped my corny pickup lines. Other times, I've been careless and should have qualified those coming up to me identities during flirtatious banter. So you were fucking flirting with underage kids. One accuser, Aiden Duncan, said in March podcast that Alexander asked him for nude pictures in 2017 when he was 15, Ali 32. According to the screenshots, Alexander offered Duncan Yiannopoulos in order to keep him in touch, bring him Yiannopoulos. Alexander suggested the teenager entertain Yiannopoulos in exchange for a September 4th, 2017, suggesting the boy Alexander's arm candy. Ugh. Imagine being that fucking weirdo's arm candy. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat, guys. Oh, I guess some Nick Fuentes stuff too. The Beast reports other screenshots showed Duncan sending Alexander a picture which was redacted in the version of the screenshot reviewed by the Daily Beast. So they're going off the Daily Beast article, and I don't support the Daily Beast, but I don't think they're just going after this guy because he's a piece of shit. There's obviously other sites that have picked up on this. There's telegrams, there's pictures, there's interactions, there's whistleblowers. Like, this isn't like, oh, let's just go after Ali Alexander. Now, he was the Stop the Steal faggot movement. I gotta stop saying that because I'm gonna put these up on YouTube. Ali has become one of the most ubiquitous figures in the MAGA movement. Duncan and Lass were willing to go along flirting with Ali to varying degrees without any protest because they thought it would advance their political careers. Fuentes wrote, "If you are flirting with an adult gay man because you think it's going to land you a job, you know full well that you're doing it and it's gross. Sorry, but even at 15, I would never send nudes to an adult gay man. There's something wrong there." Nick Fuentes with a moment of clarity. "You don't even send me videos anymore. Don't even want to be my side piece." Fuentes added, "The real victim in this saga is me." And I do have that clip. Actually, two clips. Now, one of this guy's name is Smiley, and he's supposed to be on the kill stream. So you have on one hand Smiley, where the entire story was concealed from me and admitted by both Smiley and Milo. And in this case, Lance, you have an unironic Me Too shakedown for a job on the Yay campaign. The real victim in this entire saga is me. Just disavow the fucking guy. But he doesn't. And then I'll have just some of my favorite. I'll just have some of my favorite things here. And shout out again to E Scorpio if he's still in the chat. I mean, he's just got a great Reddit. r/Owen Benjamin can basically suck my dick at this point because they're always trying to censor me, or, you know, you got these people that fucking, you know, just not cool people, man. Some guy said, could you not use that language? I said gay. And they were like, can you not use that language? And it's like, nah, I'm going to use that language.
I'm a political figure, and I want to organize a massive movement politically to take over the country. And that involves a great deal of associations. And sometimes they're not all good. It's as simple as that. If you have a problem with that, well, you try to build something. That's what I would say. Are countries and movements and things going to be ground to pieces because of bad faith attacks over sexual impropriety? If we're talking about rape and murder and things like that, you know, okay. But when we're talking about flirting, give me a fucking break. Honestly. Yeah, and I know that's not a good look, whatever. But that's how I feel about it, to tell you the truth. That's going to be, they think that's a silver bullet. Well, but this guy flirted with people who were 15. Yeah, and that's gross. You know, that's fucking gross. I think anybody would say it's gross. It's gross because it's gay. It's gross because it goes against the age. But this is some great moral condemnation. Yeah, okay, fucking guy that tells everybody he converted, he's still married. Okay, guy that's talking about going to Hollywood sex parties and making jokes about sucking priest dicks. Give me a fucking break. I thought about a lot over the weekend, you know, while I was meditating on the agony. Other people were attacking me. But that's the same thing that Jesus went through, was mockery, ridicule, humiliation, false allegations. And you can't answer it. You can't defend it. I was moved by the fact that Pontius Pilate was impressed with Jesus' demeanor. That Jesus stood accused and faced death, but he was stoic. And that's really all that you can be, is obedient and resolved in a situation like that. That's it. That's all you can do. Because you're never going to beat the synagogue of Satan with lies.
Which made absolutely no sense other than, like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's gross. It's not that big of a deal. Now, main point. Police confirm active case after report filed against Ali Alexander, who has been accused of soliciting nudes from teen boys. What an ending this would be to this fucking cretin of a human being. You know what I mean? It would just be beautiful. I do have to check one thing. Oh yeah, it was the Alex Stein thing. Okay. So we went through all the details, but with the two people named Smiley, which is just a weird name, and one other person involved, Scammy Davis Jr., all this stuff. Now here's Smiley. Police report has been filed. Evidence submitted. Kids have been warned. Ali is out. Nick has disassociated. Mission accomplished. I am grateful for everyone's support. What happened to me was horrible, but I've had the time to heal. These attacks against Nick are fresh, and he's clearly hurt, and he's being smeared as a pedo enabler. Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm disgusted that I'm being used as ammunition against my friend. Yeah, I don't think you really give a fuck about Nick, but other than, maybe getting a spot on Cozy next to Roger Stone and Baked Alaska and a bunch of other feds. They're all fucking feds. And I don't even like to say this, federal informants. They're all, you can't trust a single one of these people. But my all-time favorite clip of Ali Alexander, other than him on the top of the hill at January 6th coordinating his involvement, has to be him, Laura Loomer, and Jacob Wool acting as if they have a security team nearby. There's nothing more beautiful.
First role here, obviously, in raising the money, facilitating all this. We have a massive team on staff. You guys can't see this, but here, and here, we've got security, we've got camera crew, you name it. Tell us about that.
So I think
Ali, tell us about culture's role here. Obviously, in raising the money, facilitating all this. We have a massive team on staff. You guys can't see this, but here, and here, we've got security, we've got camera crew, you name it. Tell us about that.
So I think
Ali, tell us about...
Obviously, there's no security. I don't know if I want to get into anything else because the rest of it is super serious, and this was kind of just like a fun hangout. So I don't think I want to get into anything else. I think this could stand alone as just like a fun stream. But I'll be back on tomorrow, probably 6 p.m. Eastern with the serious stuff. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. Fun little stream. Obviously appreciate Mail Informed Boomer for the 50, Tamora May for the 10. Appreciate you guys hanging out in the chat and engaging. If anybody does want to support, you can do so through Odyssey. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me just make sure this is right. I don't know. Anyways, if you guys want to support before you go, you can go ahead. But nothing's obligated, but definitely appreciated. What's weird is it's not showing my stream on the main page. Okay, I didn't mean to double those up. It was just weird that it wasn't coming through. Bonus? You guys want a bonus?